Hello everyone. Today my AIT Tech Talk topic is the CRL Gateway. Before going to the topic, let me introduce myself. Myself J Krishna and I'm from Triple E Department, Rule Level 12. So get into the topic now. So today my topic is CRL Gateway. Though the definition and actual meaning of what is the CRL Gateway. So let me tell you about the serial gateway. CRL gateway is the certificate revolution list or CRL, the list that contains digital certificates have been revoked by and issued by the CS means uh, cert- certificate authorities, which is issued by the issues the revoked CRL list before the schedule expire date and should no longer be trusted. CRLs are also no longer required by the CA or browser form as alternate certificate revocation technologies such as OCSP are increasingly used instead. Nevertheless, CRLs are also widely used in CS. So actually, it's the meaning of CRL is Certificate Revolution List, which is revoked and issued by the CS certificate authorities. uh, CRLs are used by the CS. Actually, these are used by the certificate authorities to store digital certificates, right? So we go to the next topic or next matter. So after that, we see that what does CRL stand in security? What kind of security do CRL have? So to know this, a certificate revocalis means CRL is a digital certificate which stores the digital certificates that have been revoked by issuing certificate authority before actual assigned expiry date. So it is assigned by the say authority as you know before the actual or assigned submission date. It is has a security. So as you see in the picture, we move to the next slide. Here come to the how serial checking work. So to answer this, the actual point sends the certificates to the radius server, which checks if it is expired or not. If it is still valid, or radius checks the directory such as active directory of approved users. If users is approved, the radius checks the CRL to confirm that their certificate has been not been revoked. So the system which checks the CRL is radius servers, which checks the radius servers is the checking system of the CRL, which checks the clients and approves the exact date or expiration date. If it is confirmed that, it will sends the message that CRL certificate has not been revoked. Though it is how the radius servers checking process done in the CRL checking work. Okay. Once the CRL is configured on the Barracuda web application firewall, the CRL file will be downloaded and stored in local on the system. The Barracuda web and application firewall the client's certificates using the downloaded CRL file. The CRL can be updated automatically by enabling the CRL auto update. So from this we can say that CRL, how we can upload a CRL file. So we can upload a CRL file by automatically enabling the CRL auto file in the CRL file, right? So as you see in the picture. Sorry. Okay. Next point is revocation versus expiration. So revocation expiration is a type of that it's a consists in the or expiry date of the CRL gateway. Expiration dates are not a substitute for CRL. While all expired certificates are considered invalid. So which are expired is not considered as a valid, it's considered as invalid. So Not all expired certificates should be valid. Okay. CRL or other certificates validation techniques are necessary part of any proper operated PKL. As mistakes in certificates vetting and key management are expected to occur in real world operations. So in a noteworthy example, a certificate for a Microsoft was mistakenly issued to an unknown individual who has successfully posted Microsoft to the CA contracted to maintain the ActiveX publisher certificate system. So actually, revocation expression is the expression dates which are substitute CRL, while all expired certificates are considered to be the invalid. And in fact that all unexpired certificate also not considered to be the valid. So some of the valid, some of the invalid. So these techniques, which is necessary part of the operated PKL, these techniques are useful to operate the PKL, operate the system of the PKL. So it says about the revocation versus expiration. So move to the next slide. So here come the configuration device certificate on CRL gateway for authentication. So so for authentication, as we see, we can refer this picture, how it going to be connected, how it going to work. Certificate device certificate flow occurs same as this picture. We can refer this picture to know the configuration device certificate on serial gateway for authentication. Okay. So next point is how we can republishing revoke and list takes place. A CRL, to good know this, uh, a CRL is generated and published periodically. Okay, a CRL is generated and published periodical according to the time, correct time of the periodically, repeatedly. Often a defined interval, a CRL can also be published immediately after certificate has been revoked. A CRL is issued by the CR by a CRL issuer, which is a typically the CA, which is also issued the corresponding certificates, but could alternate to be some of the other trusted authorities. All CRLs have the lifetime during which they are valid. This time frame is often 24 hours or less. Okay. During a CRL's validity period, it may be consulted by the PKL, enabling enabling application to verify a certificate period to use. So it says about the publication of CRL, how CRL publication should be done, and how it be made, or the periodical it is uploaded or the periodical is published. It's the by the CA issuer, a CRL issuer. So we can refer this picture. The the time frame of the CRL is often 24 or less. It will be the duration of 24 or less. So it is the during CRL's validity period. Okay, it is a key punch to know in this publishing revocation list. Okay, reason for revocation. What are maybe the reason for the revocations? Let us find out that revocation to revoke reasons to revoke, hold, or unlist the certificate according to the CRFC. RFC 5280R. The R we now we see the reasons for revocation. Unspecified is the first one, and key compromise is the second one. CA compromise is third, and application changed, suppressed, suppressed, cessation of operation, certification hold, remove from CRL, privilege withdrawn. A comprise Note that value of 7 is not used. Okay, in this now value of 7 is not used, and it is the raptor. It is the raptor image that CRL, how the CRL revocation have done is the raptor image. We can do in the raptor also. Inspect, does have or does it have OCSP or CRL info? And if it is, it goes for the check OSP or for the revocation. If it's no, it go for the return OK. If it is, again it will go for the checking list, selecting. And here selecting is cert revocated. If it is, it will go for the return not OK. If it is no, it will go for the return OK. That is the process of used in the Raptor, and these are the reasons for revocations, right? So at last, end of the session. Thank you all for giving me opportunity to present my topic through the Zoom platform. Thank you.